Okay then, Peter. So I've drawn these lines on here now to show kind of the setup tweaks we're making there with kind of your hands being a little bit on those. You have a little bit of lean with your shoulders there, okay? We don't sort of stand there and sort of lean to the target. We sort of stand fairly 50-50. This left hip goes a bit this way and this shoulder goes up, but you kind of sort of leaned a bit over there. So we want to sort of pop the left side higher, only because, like I said, this hand is higher than your right hand.
Yes.
That's all. So these shoulders need to be slightly on this sort of tilted position, okay? But in compared to where your left arm was, if we look at that left arm there, it's going to blurry there. If I go to that and that left arm, you can see your lead arm now is a bit more kind of extended. It's not kind of across your torso. Your hands are near your left leg rather than sort of back towards your right leg there, okay? And that's going to give you a better start point. Now, this is the real swing. In fact, this is the practice swing, actually. So even in your practice swings there, the head was staying down, not really twisting through.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you got to the golf ball, okay, big head drop. Because of the head drop, your weight's on your back foot, and this left heel now you can see kind of lifting off the ground there, sort of spinning back. The heel's off the ground, which is why the foot kind of spins and does that, And when you finish this shot there, you were certainly on the back foot, sort of hitting it low and not much of a follow through. This was your practice swing, okay? So again, nice and loose here now. Better backswing, not so long, which is good.
Yeah.
And look at that follow through.
Yes.
That's a slightly different follow through in terms of, I mean, if you played golf even 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you remember what a good follow through would look like. And some of the things from there now, that kind of in there, legs up there nice and straight, weight on your left side, where this one's kind of leaning back. Your belt buckle's kind of over here somewhere, your chest kind of down there. Hands are very short in terms of the follow through, and that looks to me like someone's got quite a stiff grip and just holding on for dear life, and nothing can really move.
No.
Now, in terms of you got the shot there, okay, getting the hands to that, those hands there, just get them forward slightly to be more in line, as I said, with the shoulder, the hands, the elbow, and the club. That's good. Okay, and then as the swing goes back there now, your back swing length was there. Compare that length of backswing where you've really collapsed the club across your shoulders. There's not really much sort of control there. This one now is staying away from the head, from the body. As you come down, still a little bit of a drop there now, but a good impact position here now. The pleasing thing for me, although you didn't quite get the perfect strike, not as good as on the couple you did have, just look at the movement now with your lower half. Your arms then kind of stop here and you go, I'll try and think about it. And, oh, there we go. And you try and complete it before the camera spots us, okay? But there was certainly a lot better movement through there, which is great. Compare that movement to... This is basically a sort of, both legs are kind of, as you hit the golf ball, kind of shimmying in that direction there, kind of... As you swing through, just going back, so all the weight's on the back foot, which is why your left foot lifts. Now, if anyone ever says, don't lift your left foot, well, they're right, you should lift your left foot, but tell me what to stop it. If we shift this way and your knee and your hip go this way, that foot cannot lift.
No.
It's almost a physical impossibility. Okay? So if we're on the back foot, you'll start leaning and lifting, and you'll top it or miss-hit it. We've got to get that lower half, as we said. We did that wall drill there at setup, so we get back to sort of setup there. If that's the wall there now, the hip moves towards the wall and the hands move towards the wall while the club stays there. And the head. So both heads stay in that line there. The hands and the hip go forward, What you were doing sometimes almost like swaying the top half a bit more than you want to. I'd rather see that than nothing, but at the same time I want a better movement for you. Get the lower half working this way as you come down. The head then stays behind the ball. All right. Don't try and drop the head. And again, the old sort of phase, we'll keep the head down as a phase we hear all the time. You can see how much your head's going to drop in there. It's an extreme amount of kind of like head drop, and it just makes it very tough to get contact. And because you have to sort of bend your arms to adjust. You've taken that distance and made it that distance. Well, now your arms have got to bend. Whatever that change is there. I'm trying to judge that and guess. That's going to be tough then, Okay? Does that kind of make sense then, So quick summary then. Hands a bit more towards target. I'll send this video through to you anyway, so as a reminder. Okay? Backswing length kind of more under control. So you're keeping that width. That's fine. And then a sort of full twist through. And sort of get it that stop. The stopping just comes from you gripping it. You're gripping on for dear life trying to control the golf club, and the second I do that sort of swing with the club, if I squeeze the fingers, I stop the swing, Okay? Right. Let's have a few more shots and see how we do, okay?
Okay.